Don't stop doing what you're doing. I hit a button. Oh, wait, it's fine. Oh wow, you can see that thing really good.
You see my wrinkles?
Yeah, my thumb's in the screen. This isn't very good.
Alright, so I told you just to lean on something.
That's a horrible angle.
Fall River County done by me. Just make sure you can't see my pants.
I want to see the pants.
Sean, you can lean in this perfectly.
Horrible angle.
Sean, just get up.
Okay, I'll put it up here.
John, can I just record?
Yes.
I want to get this done. You can put it through one of these slots.
Then give it to me.
Can you see my pants?
No. You can, although, see the blue on your face.
How big is it?
Oh,
Oh, you want to do landscape, but you could.
You don't.
am I in it?
Well, now I can see your pants.
It's the worst thing to do is landscape that way, but
Don't do that. Guys, I don't care. It's shaky.
yes, you kind of do.
I didn't either. Okay. Good.
Ah!
Ah!
You can only say.
Why did you press a button?
Hold on. It's going back. It's going. There we go.
Really? I could just. Ooh.
Alright, stop. Don't do that. Alright, am I in the shot?
Yes.
Can you see my pants?
No.
Okay.
You're black.
Can you see my tie?
Yes.
Yes.
I can also see your wrinkly shirt.
Alright, start.
It's been started. Start.
Oh, well,
Want me to zoom in a little
alright, I'm
bit?
just gonna walk into the shot and go, oh, like, hello there.
Here, let me fix, because it's not really, like, the smartboard's kind of blurry. Okay.
I'm not gonna do it like actual presentation because I can edit the shit stuff in between the presentation out.
I need to learn to edit.
So I can do the,
Some project,
Yeah.
so I can clean this room?
Just give us a few minutes and we'll be good.
Okay, I'll just flip around.
Oh, okay.
Very good.
Yeah,
Do I have you need the lights to be turned off then?
Yeah, we do.
Okay. Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, is it shooting?
Yes, it's been shooting.
Has it been shooting the entire thing?
2 minutes and 28 seconds.
Oh my god, I hate you. Just turn it off.
No.
I have like 16 gigs.
It's starting now.
Oh my god. Am I in the shot?
Yes.
Alright.
Now you're not.
Oh, well, hello there. I'm Maxwell Krantz, and I'm here to discuss why putting a cell phone tower in your county of Fall River County is an excellent idea. Now, this is a good idea as it will be placed in these 3 towns of Ulrich, Ardmore, and Rumford. These towns have no cell service, and the closest tower is quite far away.
Continue.
I can just edit this out.
Continue.
Alright, so these 3 towns, we're planning to put the town as stated previous, in between we're planning on putting the towns.
Restart.
I hate you all. Alright, so we are planning to put the cell tower in between the 3 towns of Ulrich, Rumford, and Ardmore, because the nearest town is within your county seat of Hot Springs, and it is only a track phone carrier. So there is considerably weaker and less service, and you ended the recording, didn't you?
No. I didn't. It's
Alright.
still blinking.
I don't always cell phone. Alright, so we're planning on putting the cell phone tower in between the 3 towns of Ardmore, Rumford, and Ulrich. And this is a good idea because the closest cell phone tower is when we're planning on putting the cell phone tower in between the 3 towns of Ulrich, Ardmore, and Rumford. This is a good idea because the closest cell phone tower is within the county seat of Hot Springs, and it is only a track phone carrier, so it's considerably weaker service for the entire county. Now, one of the largest towns in the area is called Ulrich. It has a population of 126 people. It has an elevation of 3,356 feet, and it is approximately 0.38 square miles in area. Our second town is Rumford. Now, technically no one lives in Rumford, but there are trailers that are there, and the only census statistics that exist of the area is that it exists at an altitude of 3,556 feet above sea level. It's a remnants of a thriving town, and really, it's just a popular tourist attraction for the area. So the last town of Ardmore has an incredibly small population, but is still a tourist attraction. It has a population of 16. It has an elevation of 3,556, the same as Rumford, and it is approximately 0.35 square miles. Again, it's a partial ghost town, so it is still a pretty popular tourist attraction, so it would be beneficial to have cell phone service in this area. So the topography of this area is consistently flat, and there are occasional rolling hills, but they very rarely get in the way. The biggest drop-off is around 200 feet when going from between the towns of Rumford and Ardmore, but this shouldn't drastically affect service because there's only rolling hills in between the towns, no giant mountains or cliffs. Another issue would be that the entire area between the three towns is protected national grassland. It is part of the Buffalo Gap National Grassland, which is protected by the National Park Service. So yeah, almost the entire area of this placement of the cell phone tower would have to go through intense environmental regulation. So there are 4 main points. So there are 4 points that we would like to use. They were each discovered by geometric principles. They are the orthocenter of the area between the 3 triangles, the incenter between the 3 triangles, the centroid between the 3 triangles, and lastly, the circumcenter between I just said between the 3 triangles. Oh my god!
No one cares.
Alright, so there are 5 potential points that can be used for our cell tower placement. They're all calculated using geometric principles. They are the orthocenter of the area, the incenter of the area, the centroid of the area, and the circumcenter of the area. But the 5th point, which is much more accessible, is a point that is just south of our circumcenter, as it has closer access to roads and is just barely off the National Buffalo Gap Grassland. So our orthocenter is just north of Ardmore and just south of Rumford. But it is incredibly far away from Ulrich's, almost 22 miles away. So the service for the 2 tourist attractions, Rumford and Ardmore, would be considerably stronger than the service of the much more densely populated town of Ulrich. Our circumcenter is equidistant from all 3 towns of Rumford, Ulrich, and Ardmore, but it lands on this national protected grassland. I hate you. All right, so our Stop.
Continue.
Okay, so our circumcenter is equidistant from all 3 towns of Ardmore, Ulrich, and Rumford, but it does land on National Gap. All right, so the circumcenter is equidistant.
Wasn't even our fault. You're
All
just
right.
bad.
The circumcenter is equidistant from all 3 towns of Ulrich, Ardmore, and Rumford, but it lands on the National Buffalo Gap. All right, so the circumcenter is equidistant from all 3 towns of Ulrich, Ardmore, and Rumford, but it lands on National Buffalo Gap. All right, the circumcenter.
Sorry.
Guys, I'm like halfway through. Come
That was
on.
an accident.
Please unedit this. Make this at 1 cut, please.
The circumcenter is approximately equidistant. The circumcenter is equidistant from all 3 towns of Rumford, Ardmore, and Ulrich. So it is going to give equal coverage to all 3 towns, but it lands on National Buffalo Gap grassland. and there is no easy road access. There's no easy road way to get into where the tower will be placed, because there's no roads nearby. Our in-center, again...
Morris.
Our in-center, again, lies closer to the towns of Rumford and Ardmore, so again, giving it closer proximity and thus stronger service to the two tourist attractions / town. So the bigger town of the area, Ulrich, would have weaker service. It also, again, lands on Buffalo Gap National Grassland, meaning that it would be under environmental regulation. Our centroid is sort of, can't say sort of. Our centroid is partially equidistant from each of the three towns, being slightly closer to Rumford and Ardmore, meaning that the town of Ulrich would have almost equal service as the other two towns. But again, it lands on National Gap, Buffalo Wasteland. Alright, so the centroid is almost equidistant from all three towns, being slightly closer to Rumford and Ardmore, meaning that Ulrich does have slightly equal service to the other two towns, but again, it does land on Buffalo Gap National Grassland. But it is closer to roads, so there is easier maintenance access. But the point that would really be the best is none of those 4 points, as they all either don't land near roads, don't cover all three towns, or land on protected area. So the point that we are strongly recommending is a point a couple miles due south of our circumcenter, as it lands next to a road, a dirt access road, and lands on farmland, meaning that we could rent out the land from farmers, which would lower the cost and get rid of the stipend by environmental regulation. This would considerably cut costs for the cell phone tower, and it has maintenance access because there are several dirt roads that crosshatch through this area. So we strongly recommend this tower, as it does give equal service to all three towns, with it being slightly closer to the town of Ardmore, and the second closest town would be Ulrich. Rumford has no population, so it does not need the strongest cell phone service out of the three towns. So the most efficient location would be the point south of the circumcenter, as it is on Maintenance Road, off of National Grassland, is on leasehold land, and is almost equidistant to all three towns, giving it equal coverage to every location. Thank you. We hope you do consider placing our cell phone tower on your county, so you can have an advance in the technological world and further your technological projects.
Infants with top hats.